Hard Times Create Strong Men by Stefan Aarnio. And oh my god, like, this podcast was basically inspired by this book, right? And this book is so sick, right, that it's even got a disclaimer on it. What does it say? Warning, this book is not gender neutral. This book handles major issues for turning weak men into strong men by fixing their broken ideas regarding women, sex, money, politics and religion. You might find it uncomfortable. You might be uncomfortable, but the ideas in this book work in a practical way and are backed up by historical examples of how things used to work. He's talking about back in the day. What does it mean to be a man in the modern world? Throughout history, being a man has meant different things. Maybe being a man was about being a good hunter, or a good soldier, or a good businessman, or maybe being good with women. Hard Times Create Strong Men examines what it means to be a man in the modern world relative to money, sex, religion, and politics. It also looks carefully at successful strategies based on proven history, as well as documenting disasters that so often occur when people act out of sheer emotion. This book is raw, real, and politically incorrect. It will threaten and challenge your ideas of what does it mean to be a man and how to better serve your purpose. As the cycles of history prove over and over again, hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times, and then hard times create strong men. That's the cycle over and over again. It's called a 70-year cycle. And apparently a woman gave it a 5-star review. This is the man Bible. Women who are tired of weak men. But yeah, I read the blurb, or enough said about that, man. But yeah, it basically talks about how, and it's funny, like, this was written in like 2017, and now we're in 2024, and a lot of the fucking things he spoke about, a lot of the criticisms he made about the modern world, they apply to today's age more than ever. And it's basically, long story short, men have become weak. We've had it too comfortable. There's a lot of man boys, he likes to call them, which is basically, oh, I think I'm a man, but I'm crying, I don't want to go to work. There's a lot of man boys, basically. There's a lot of guys that don't want to take accountability. And it talks about, all the distractions that apply to today. Like, we're wasting our lives away with pornography. We're wasting our lives today chasing the wrong type of women. There's a lot. It talks about, how many genders there are, 64 genders. It talks about how that come about. He's criticizing a lot of issues in today's day and age, man. And he's basically saying, stop being weak men, become strong men. And a man's purpose is his work. So when I started my new job a couple of years back, I read that book, and it basically said to me, like, a man's purpose is his job. Even if you start from the bottom, don't complain, don't fucking cry, don't be a bitch. Go to work, get the job done, and it'll pay off. And yeah. Then look how thick it is. There's so much this book goes into, and it's illustrated as well with photos in each chapter. And if I talk anymore, I'll probably get cancelled, right? But yeah, trust me, it's one of my all-time greatest books, man. And not many people know about this either. Hard Times Create Strong Men. Stefan Aarnio. Rest in peace, Stefan Aarnio.